It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Third down, Mixon gets it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Herbert on first down. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
Hey, hey, come on, come on.
First and 10 at the
19, check,
42-yard line.
First carry now for Sean Smith. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Texans have it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And it looks like they're getting about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense in the hurry up here. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the turnover into a lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to the well again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's good for a couple of yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. And the Texans, 1st down.
Throwing now, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Capital. 21. 12. Hey, Ray. Baylor tight.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And goes to the hurry up here.
7 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play.
1st and 10. Herbert. That's complete to Kmet on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Has room into the secondary. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Chop alert.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Nice cut back to the right. He's off to the races. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Alert. Steady.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Rashad White on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Connects on the crosser. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Herbert slides to a stop with enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
From the red zone on 1st. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Houston.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens, 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The give here on 2nd. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on, come on.
Give now to the running back. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready,
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
60 Vikings, 60.
They'll run here on first down. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
60
down.
Eagles, Warriors, 70, Buffalo, 79 Grump, 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Running from Mixon out of the gun. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Throw finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. kick. We're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. Here's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Texans are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
We give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. They'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
19, pioneer. Here we go. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
19 Lions.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson now. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one.
Where the defense it goes, room to burn. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working it quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Got 60 Maverick, 60 70 Timberwolves. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
70. Ready.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. Trying for the deep ball. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take this in for the score. The Texans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's check out.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Cut out left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit they face. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Ravens get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give. This is Mixon. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set.
On the ground again with Mixon. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Crowd right. Set.
It's Mixon on 2nd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Herbert now off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go now. Ready?
1st down throw here from Richardson. He's going deep this time. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Richardson. That's low and bounces short of his man.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson to throw again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Yes, a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Caught at the 2. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Around to Mixon. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mixon gets it again on second down. He cuts to the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Texans, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Home to track.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going right side, Mixon with it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Space to the left. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Texans.
Now a give to Mixon. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
Camp it. Ready.
Here's Mixon. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Set. We need to drop.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans with a 16-point lead. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They send a tight end in motion. Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Rolling out to his left. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. Play action now for Herbert. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Texans come away with a road win. And you never